please give a big warm iRadio welcome to Stephanie Rainey. Stephanie, we love this track. It's our I Love Irish track of the month for June, and it talks about two people who are made for each other. Are they really, really made for each other? Ross and Rachel from Friends.
I mean, I hope so. I think we can only assume really that they've stayed together. We don't know, but we have to assume and have hope that they did, in fact, that last episode, that they did actually make it in the end. They didn't get divorced. Like, it all just went according to plan. So yeah, I'm going to say yes, they are.
I'm going to say, was there a spoiler in there for anybody who hasn't seen Friends?
Yeah, sorry about that.
God damn it. And you're obviously a big, massive Friends fan that you wanted to sing about these two people.
You know what? I am a big Friends fan. Like, I mean, I obviously watched the whole thing, but I think the idea behind, using Ross and Rachel was more about kind of picking two characters, I guess, that could represent that entire thing in a relationship. So like, we all know people that like, you're like, they should 100% be together. And for whatever reason, there's ups and downs and ins and outs of the whole thing. But inevitably, I think people like that tend to find each other. If the world is right, like, they tend to kind of gravitate towards each other again. So I think like using Ross and Rachel was just a really good example of that in a relationship.
Yeah, I'm glad you went down that route of using Ross and Rachel, because I'm a music producer myself, and I've been working on a Friends themed song, and you totally took characters who I wouldn't have written about, and I'm doing a song. It's a big dance banger called Chicken Duck.
Well, I mean, I feel like if I could replace the names in my song, I think that might work. It might not rhyme very well, but it's something I'm willing to try if you're willing to collaborate. Because
all right, that's it. We're going to collab on this one. So if you can do the duck and chick sounds, I'll put the beats down. Okay.
I'll do the singing. I'll do the heartfelt, sad singing on the top.
All right. Okay.
It's gonna be a banger.
Official collaboration. Stephanie, we've seen the video. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm wondering though, were you not tempted to go splashing around in a fountain down in Cork and recreate the actual Friends theme?
So I don't know if you guys have been around the only fountain that I can think about in Cork at around 2:00 in the morning, but it's not a place I personally would be splashing around. I've seen too much happen in that fountain. So as much as I really wanted to go there and to create that moment, it just didn't seem hygienic or safe at that time. But yeah,
would see a few health and safety issues there. All right,
you have a busy year ahead of you anyway, because you've got some live dates that will be confirmed hopefully next week. What's the part that you really miss about playing live? Because as a DJ, like, not being in a room full of people and the energy that you get off the crowd when you play that track, and the electricity that you get from them, but also I miss the on the road part, the touring part, and being with your friends and stuff.
I think I think for me, what I miss the most is, like you said, it's that energy that you cannot replace. I've done a lot of online stuff over the last couple of months, and you're never replacing the feeling that you get when you're in a room with people. I think it's like certain songs as well have a certain mood. So like, you're playing a song, and if you're playing a sad song or something that's heavy, and you tell people what it's about, you can feel the energy in the room of people. And then when you're playing like the big uplifting songs, you can also feel that energy. And then it's just like getting to meet people afterwards and talk to them. And it's simple things as well. Like, I've been doing so much writing in the last couple of months, and trying out songs live is just like something that before you go to record them, it's a huge part of the process, because you figure out an awful lot about what you're writing and about what people like and all that kind of stuff when you're doing it. So there's nothing in this world, and it's good to see that some things cannot be replaced. We've replaced so many things with digital things, and there's just some things and some experiences in life that you can't replace. Yeah. And I think that when people get back to doing live gigs, like, the venues are going to be packed, because people are just going to, I think everyone's missed those things so much.
Yeah, so, it's going to be hot and sweaty. It's going to be really hot and sweaty. But there's one thing that you've experienced, what radio presenters experience all the time, and it's performing in front of nobody and not knowing the reactions immediately. So welcome to our world,
Oh, I really admire you guys. I remember I did a proper full tilt live stream there before Christmas, and I had the full band, and so like obviously everything was like full tilt, like energy. And I just finished the song, and it would be like, And like I remember that they stopped filming and I just was like, I turned around to the band and I was like, that was like the most awkward, like even in between songs I was trying to talk and I was just waffling because I was like, what am I saying, who am I talking to? But yeah, I definitely admire you guys. It's rough. Like
we love what you're doing. Where can we find you on socials? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram?
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm very lucky. I always tell people I'm very lucky. I'm kind of one of the main Stephanie Raineys out there that's active on social media, except for this one rival woman. I have one rival scientist and one rival mad hunting woman from America.
Cool.
So
is she an evil scientist or is she a good scientist?
The scientist seems pretty solid, I think, but the hunting woman, she's fond of a rifle, like, and it's just I'm always wondering if people will be like, is that Stephanie Rainey the singer? And I'm like, no, this will guide you to wherever you need to go. And yeah, no, so you'll get me anywhere, Stephanie Rainey Music generally, or just Stephanie Rainey. You'll find me on all of those beautiful platforms.
Good. Well, everybody check them out. And just on the back of the Mad Scientist and the Mad Hunter, have they ever reached out to you to ask you to change your name? No,
they haven't. Not yet, anyway. There's not been much rivalry between us yet. Okay. But I mean, who knows? Like, I do have StephanieRainey.com.
Okay.
So that's someday fair. Maybe they might come hunting for me. I didn't mean to say that, but it just came out. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I had a rapper in America reach out to me to ask me to change my name because his name's also Stephen Cooper. And he's like, people are confusing my music with yours. I'm like, it's grand.
Everybody You're like, lucky you. Lucky you, sir.
Stephanie, thank you so much. The new single is called Ross and Rachel. It's out now. The video's out now. Thanks for coming on iRadio in the mornings.
Thank you, guys.
iRadio. Live life louder.